Back in early 2015, I fell in love with a chateau I found online. I then had to convince my other half to give up our London life and move to rural France. To my surprise, she said yes, and a year later said yes again at our wedding at the chateau we now called our home. It's just us two and our husky Lightning, and now of course a few animals who seem to have joined us along the way.
It's such a beautiful place to live, so we decided to share it with everyone.
It's obviously a lot of hard work for just us two.
It's not always a fairy tale, and we don't always get it right.
But it's all fantastic fun along the way, as we bring this chateau back to life for others to enjoy as much as we do. Follow us, Angelina and Phil, along with the highs and lows of our chateau life.
Okay, so today is another day and it's a little bit gloomy today, but that's okay. And I just realized I don't actually have much to do today because I'm actually waiting for Phil to do a few bits and pieces, so I can't move on. Yes, I did the boring bit of filling my two-part skirting board, which I talked about yesterday, and now I'm kind of like empty-handed. So I know what I need to do next, and is hopefully now start to work on the radiator feet. I'm gonna clean them up and then hopefully paint them, and then the paint will need to set well in advance before I put the radiator back on, because it is cast iron and it's likely to ruin that paintwork. So I need to get on with that. And here are the radiator legs. There should be 5 of them, so I'll go and have a look at the other radiator. Maybe they are attached solid onto them. But yeah, these are cast iron, so they're really, really heavy and rusty in places and stuff like that. I do have special paint, which is for radiator, which I plan to use. I suppose it's more harder and better like enamel, so that's exactly what's required. So I will tidy these up and leave them to dry in front of the radiator, which will help to speed up drying process and hardening of the paint, I'm sure. And here are the outside radiators, or shall I say radiators outside. And here are the legs that I need, all 3 of them. So as you recall, or if you knew, we've got 2 radiators in that room. One is smaller, the other one is almost double the size. And they're very, very heavy, cast iron. And these are the legs that they stand on. So all 5 of them that I have to work with are all a bit rusty and sad looking. So it's best to get them in best shape. So I'm gonna get them inside and start working on them. So here they are before they are cleaned. I plan to use these brushes to clean up my radiator feet. There are different materials and thicknesses of metal on these 2. So this one's a plastic, so that'll be great for cleaning first of all any dirt off, and then I'll move on to the rust and any paint that is on these feet. And as well, I'll be using this. It's salt, oxalic acid, I don't know, acid, some kind of, anyways, what it does is it dissolves rust in literally 10 minutes or quicker. It's amazing. It just does it before your eyes, and it's literally like salt. It's powder form. You add it to water, very little amount, and yeah, you see the transformation before your eyes. Therefore, it makes it really cost efficient as opposed to premixed stuff. It's also used, as I say, a wood bleacher as well. So I made all these notes for future, so I don't have to go and translate all of that that's written in French. So here we are, all lined up in a row like ducks. I'll be doing that first. So here is my pre-mixed rusting solution bucket. This one, as you can see, is really bad and really rusty. I'm going to leave that to soak for 10 minutes or so, but you can see this area is already becoming really clear, and so is this. It's lightening up, so I don't even have to do anything, but I will give it a little scrub, put all the bits in and see how it goes. This water will turn yellow, and it's very important to wear gloves as it is very obviously corrosive. You can see all yellowing of water here around the edges. Do you see that? It's literally rust just melting away. It works so quick and effortless. I love it. And here they are after. And I think you would agree, a nice single side of rust in them. And they will be ready to be painted as soon as they are thoroughly dry.
Right, I am finally getting to do a run to the recycling centre and get rid of loads of stuff here. And I am really enjoying getting to clear up, because I hate things being a mess. And we've got a lot of stuff to go. I just thought I'd show you something that's going that's out of that room, so you get a better idea how bad some of the stuff was. This is a skirting board, or it used to be, from behind one of the radiators. Okay, doesn't look that bad. Look at that. Obviously you can see the woodworm, but literally it's just, it isn't wood anymore. This is just gone. That is the kind of thing we are dealing with in that room, which is why it's taking a little while. It's not as simple as it appears on the surface, and old places never are. They look pretty good from the front, and then they're like that behind. So as much as I really wish I hadn't gone anywhere near the radiators, because the amount of extra work that it's been for me to deal with the window reveals, all the battening, and making it all tidy and stuff, I am actually really glad now it's over that I did it, because obviously you don't want that stuff left in the house and just painted over so it looks nice, because it looks good from the outside. So I feel much better about that now, and I'm going to feel even better when it's all in the recycling centre and gone. It's been a long day, and I've got lots of stuff off the recycling centre, so really happy about that. Angelina's been doing the radiator feet, and I finished up the wood, so now my woodwork in this room is finished until that router bit arrives, hopefully tomorrow. I can smash through the woodwork for that then, and then I can really say that I'm almost done, apart from finishing the coving. So I'll just show you what was done today. You might have heard me banging around earlier in the background of Angelina's videos. Made some skirting, put some skirting boards in, finished up the decorative bits and pieces in the corners, so that'll be neat and tidy. And if you remember, that floor is all rotten and gone, so I cut it away so the rot had gone, and then put little strips to make it a little bit neater in the gap, so they just need corking up. Then we can, Angelina can paint it all up, do the radiator pipes, and then after the radiators are painted, get them in and get some heat back in this room. Definitely feel the end coming on, and I'm getting really quite happy about that, and I can't wait for the router bits to arrive so I can finish the woodwork. So fingers crossed for tomorrow.